Now, let's move on to the second type of Adavu, the Natta Adavu. Natta Adavu. So far, we've learned how to tap our feet in the same place. Right now, this particular Adavu, Natta means to stretch. And with this type of Adavu, we're going to learn to use the heel, the toe, we're going to stretch it out and try different positioning of the feet. Now let's see and learn how to do the first Natta Adavu. Alright, and again it's done in the Aramandi posture. Okay, come nicely to Aramandi. Now lift your right leg and stretch. Make sure you're stretching it to the side, not to the front, okay, or to the diagonal. As much as you can, make sure you're sitting nicely. Your entire weight is managed on the base leg, that's strong, and then your right leg is stretched out, placing it on the heel. Now, some of us might be doing this, might be doing this. Make sure you're pulling your toes up and your feet are active. Make sure the foot is not sleeping like that, alright. So, burst a lot of energy into the leg, stretch it out nicely and pull your toes. Stretch it out and then now bring it back and do a Tatta Adavu in the same place. Now onto the left, you stretch it out, stretch nicely, pull your toes back nicely, entire weight balancing on your base foot and then bring it back into a Tatta Adavu. Okay, so te yum, that, out and center, right, tap, left and tap. Another important pointer, as the speeds go higher, make sure you're not abandoning your foot halfway through. Once it's stretched out, it has to come back to the same place. Make sure you don't end up doing this in the higher speeds and displacing. Alright, let's be a little careful of that. Now let's try the first Natta Adavu with music. Okay. Ta, ka, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam. Now let's try putting the Natta Adavu legs and the hands together. What do we do with our hands? Stick your patakas out for me. Now bend the ring finger in half and this gives us Tripataka. Alright. Now there's also, as much as we have postures for our legs and the rest of the body, we also have certain positionings for the arms. And one of the most important positions is the Natyarambham. Alright. For this, can I request all of you to hold patakas? Extend your hands straight in the line of your shoulders. Okay, now from here, keeping your wrist and your palms and your fingers very, very tight in pataka and your shoulders pulling down, only raise the elbows up. And this gives you the Natyarambam position of the arms. Okay? Now we are going to be doing the Natta Adavu hands in this position. Now make the patakas into tripatakas by bending the ring finger. Alright? Now let's learn how to do the hands. We are going to open the tripitaka and stretch. The palm is facing the ceiling. Make sure you are not overturning it or doing lesser. The palm is turning to face the roof and then turn it back into Natyarambam. Now open the other arm, palm is facing the ceiling and then turn it back into Natyarambam. So ki, ta, ta, ke, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, open, close, open and close. Make sure your palms and your wrists and your hastas are tight throughout the practice of this Adavu. Alright, I know your shoulders and your biceps might hurt a little bit, but it's only making you stronger. Now let's try the hands and the legs with music. Ki, ta, ta, ka, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, ta, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, dhat, tat, tit, tak, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam, te, yum, dhat, tat, te, yum, tam. And that brings us to the end of the first variation of the Natta Adavu with the hands and the legs. I have a small request for all of us. When we practice this along with playing the video, from the next variation onwards, I will be demonstrating the hands and the legs separately. However, I request you to go through with it, play the music, try only the legs first, and come back again, play the music all over again, practice only the hands with us, and try it the third time only after you're confident of your legs and your arms to put it together. We will be practicing and showing you how it is done with both the arms and the legs together. But please practice the legs isolated first, the arms second, and only when you feel confident, do the hands and the legs together. You're making sure you're learning it in the best fashion and you're able to focus on the different areas. So when they come together, it's the best version.